takes darts to the world.
The World Series continues to grow.
World Series is back with a bang.
These big tournaments can change careers.
It's time to meet the players.
8 stars from the PDC will battle it out.
Sensational performance from a sensational player.
They're here as local qualifiers in front of a local crowd.
There he goes!
The World Series always offers that perfect blend of the pros and the PDC and then the qualifiers.
Here's a massive opportunity to showcase their skills.
And it opens doors for players.
He's having fun, isn't he?
Brilliant performance from Damon Heta.
Oh, that was class.
They're big events, they're big deals. May the best man win.
Welcome to Globox Arena, Kirikiriroa Aotearoa. It's the 7th stop of the year on the World Series of Darts. And tonight we are in Hamilton for the New Zealand Darts Masters.
And Gerwyn gets the job done. Robb Cross is a World Series winner. This is a real exhibition of top quality darts. Heavyweight darts in a World Series.
This is unbelievable. Mind-blowing stuff.
Magnificent. Just made it look very, very easy.
It is another astonishing display.
Tonight, the World Series of Darts returns to Hamilton, New Zealand. 8 local players from New Zealand and across the ditch in Australia have qualified to play here on the big stage against some of the world's finest darts players. Snakebite Peter Wright, world number 2 Michael Smith, and Luke Humphries, the current world champion. It's day 1 of the New Zealand Darts Masters. No mai, haere mai, welcome into Globox Arena in Hamilton, New Zealand. Great to have you with us wherever you're watching on, and it's awesome to be in the company of former world champion Mark Webster. Webby, it's your 2nd time in New Zealand. The World Series of Darts has arrived down under. Why do you rate it as a destination, Hamilton, New Zealand?
It's just a fantastic atmosphere. Obviously, the players will play their part. We've got Haupai Puha now, who's on the tour as well, so they'll get behind him. They play their part. It's their first opportunity and only opportunity of the year to see the PDC's top stars. I'm sure it'll be a fantastic couple of days.
And Webby, we're going to have a massive crowd in attendance here on day 1, even bigger on day 2. We're talking 4,000. Which is basically just in line with the trend worldwide. Huge interest in the sport of darts. Is Luke Littler to blame?
It keeps going from strength to strength before Luke, but obviously he's had a massive impact. What happened at the World Championships, then he's gone on to lift the Premier League and everyone's talking about him, but it's not just him. We've got the world number 1 and world champion Luke Humphries here, and it's a fantastic blend with the top stars in the PDC and the local qualifiers.
When you look at the field assembled here for the New Zealand Darts Masters, are the PDC darts players, are they the favourites for this title?
Yeah, they are the favourites, and rightly so, but it doesn't always go to plan, and with it being the last stop on the World Series as well, these qualifiers have got to look at it and think if we have a run here, they can catapult themselves into the World Series of Darts finals, which is just a month away. It's a huge opportunity for all 16 players involved.
Who are the favourites then? Lay it on the line, your reputation, Webby. Who's going to win this thing over 2 nights?
Well, you look at Luke Humphries, but he's never won a World Series event, but he's won everything else. He's the world number 1. Luke Littler's made a massive impact. We can't not talk about Robb Cross, because he's defending champion, and fresh off the back of a big victory in Wollongong, Gerwyn proud to be feeling great about himself. So it's open to every player, but there's certain players who'll fancy this more than others.
Glad you mentioned Wollongong, because this of course, is the 2nd leg of the Oceanic double. Gerwyn Price, he destroyed Luke Littler in the final 8-1. Why was he so dominant?
he just got stuck in early, and he let Luke Littler know as well. The Gerwyn Prize Raw was really contained throughout the majority of the event, but when he got to the final, he let Luke Littler know, and he dominated the final. He deserved to win. Gerwyn Price has played brilliant this year and hasn't had the results to show for it. Just 2 World Series win. He'll feel there's more around the corner, maybe even over the next couple of days here.
Well, what about our local players, though? The likes of Haupai Puha, who did so well last week in Wollongong, pushed Robb Cross, the reigning champion of the New Zealand Darts Masters, so close. Surely he's a chance.
Of course he has, and he was brilliant last week because he was 4-0 down. He found a way back into the game, and he's one of those players who's taken the risks. He's got to talk hard. He's over in the UK. It's nice for him to be at home, but there'll be pressure on him as well. They're expecting, and yeah, I'm expecting as well. He's a fantastic player. He did well in the World Cup along with his partner Ben Robb. Bit of heartbreak against Germany. So those are the 2 players I'll be looking for.
And of course, Webby, when you come back home, you head to Hobbiton, and that's exactly what Haupai Puha and Ben Robb did in the lead-in to the New Zealand Darts Masters.
Well, welcome to Hobbiton. We're really excited to have some of the best darts players in the world over here. So welcome in, and let's have a really good time, shall we?
It's amazing to have the World Series back in New Zealand with all the top dart professionals here. It was big winning the Oceanic. It gave me an opportunity to then go to Q School. I was lucky enough to be one of the lucky ones that got my tour card, which then made the big decision to go and live over and pursue darts in the UK. I lived in London now for the last 6 months, and it's been tough being away from the family, but it's a big achievement for myself, my family and my country, and hopefully I'm a trailblazer that can show the path for everyone else to come.
Oh, my goal in darts is to be, over in the UK, living with Haupai and bringing our families over and really living our dreams. That's my goal, is to get over there, try and change my family's lives, and give my kids opportunities going forward. Oh, the World Series for me is like New Zealand's World Championships, really. This is where we grow, this is how we improve, and every time I've put my game on the stage, I felt like I've grown every time. The hard part is just the opportunities being far apart, so when we do get them, it's about taking those moments and making them count.
I'm used to it now. Being one of the pros in Pro Tours in the room, I'm fairly comfortable on stage now. Working every day towards this goal, and hopefully I can showcase my skills that I know I can play.
And of course, Webby, New Zealanders are no strangers to winning on the World Series circuit. Haupai Puha has done exactly that. It's an opportunity tonight for other Kiwis to announce themselves and do exactly what he's done, follow in his footsteps.
Yeah, it's a huge opportunity, but it's a huge task as well. You're playing the top players in the world. You've got to go up there and embrace it. And you saw Ben Robb in that feature there saying this is their New Zealand World Championship. That's how highly they regard it here. So as well as embracing the opportunity, there's a lot of pressure. Playing on home soil, their one opportunity to play on home soil, they've got to grab it with both hands.
All right, that is the past. What about the future? What does day one of the New Zealand Darts Masters look like? We get underway with an absolute special. Peter Wright, snakebite, a huge crowd favourite.
Yeah, and Peter played well last week. He needs to back that up here. It's a favourable draw. I'd expect him to win that game. And Peter Wright coming here in good form. But you're going to look to Haupai Puha and Ben Robb tonight. They're the 2 standouts. And obviously an all-Aussie affair to end the session will be a good one as well.
Yeah, and as a Kiwi, I love to see that because we like beating up on Australians, but when we watch Australians do it to each other, we really do enjoy that a great deal.
On the negative, one of them's definitely going through. But I like that tie to end the night. Simon Whitlock back again.
All right, well, the time for talking is over. Hamilton, New Zealand, make some noise for our first matchup of day one.